Hello my crafty friends, this is Monica from Allsewpetite. I will show you how to install two different types of purse fit today. One is more traditional one, you will find it in most of the shops, the one with the prongs and a washer. And the other one that I'm going to show you is the one that comes with the screws. You will also need a marking tool so you can mark the placement of your purse fit. You will also need some tools to cut your fabric, so seam ripper or a small scissors is good for that. Additionally, if you are using purse fit with screws, you will need a hole puncher. If you are working with a woven fabric, you might need fray stop glue, and you also might need a small piece of fusible fleece, multi-surface glue, or maybe a duct tape to cover the back of the purse fit so it doesn't damage your lining. To start, take your base panel and follow the instructions on the pattern piece. So you first might need to apply some stabilizer. Then you're going to take your pattern piece and transfer the placement of your back fit. First, I'm going to show you how to install the purse fit with prongs and a washer. So what I like to do is to take one of my washers and I center it on top of the dot. Then you're going to mark the placement of the prongs and repeat it for each dot. Then I like to take my seam ripper and we're going to cut the fabric along those prong placement markings. It is always best to make those slits slightly smaller and then double check if your prong can fit into the slit. Otherwise, if you cut it too long, your back fit will be loose and the fabric might tear even more. Also, if you are too scared, you can use a pin just to pin inside at the end of the marking, just like that. This way, when you insert your seam ripper and you tear it, the pin will stop you from going any further, so you know exactly how far you've made your slit. If you are using a woven fabric, you might want to use a fray stop glue on individual slits, just to prevent the fabric from fraying. Because I'm using a faux leather today, I don't have to worry about that. When you have all the slits cut, you're going to turn the panel so the right side of your fabric is facing up. Then you can take one of your purse fit and we're going to insert those prongs into those slits. Here you go, just like that. So the prongs will be on the wrong side of your fabric. Then you can just take one of your washers, insert those prongs through the washer, just like that. And then you can just bend the prongs into opposite direction. Then repeat the process for all the remaining purse fit. To protect my lining inside my bag, I'm going to cover individual purse fit with some fusible fleece, so the fabric of the lining won't be damaged during the use. So you can just take a glue, add it on the back of the fusible fleece and just glue that on top. And put it aside and let the glue dry. To install the screw-on purse fit, you're going to again take your base panel, apply some stabilizer if that's what the pattern instructions recommends. Then you're going to mark your purse fit. And now we're going to punch a hole where we mark those dots. What I like to do is to take my hole puncher, and normally I would measure the size of my screw to make sure my hole is the right size and it's not too big. So now I'm going to punch a hole where I've marked my placement. Again, if you are working with quilting cotton, take a fray stop glue and apply it to each hole. Depending on the size of your screw, you might need additional padding just to fill up the empty space. What I like to do is to just double check. So I take one of my screws, I insert that into the hole, then I take one of my purse fit and then just screw it on top. Can just tighten it So after I tighten the screw, I like to double check if there is any empty space between the fabric and the purse fit. So I have a little bit of loose here. I can easily twist my purse fit. So I will add additional piece of stabilizer. As you can see, I already cut small pieces and I also punched a hole in the middle. So now I'm going to take my screw, insert it first through that small piece, and then I can insert it through my base panel, just like that. Then you can just take your purse fit, and when I'm happy with everything and I know that there won't be any loose space, I like to dab a little bit of glue into the screw hole. This way I know there is a less likelihood of the screw unscrewing or getting loose during use. Then I can just tighten it. So I like to hold it tightly with my thumb and my finger and then just screw it on. There you go, just like that. Now I don't have any extra space between the fabric and my purse fit, and the purse fit is nice and secure and it doesn't twist. So when you're happy with that, you're going to repeat that on all the other purse fit. If you want, you can cover that area again. However, this is not as sharp as the prongs, so normally I wouldn't bother. Now you know how to install two types of purse fit.